Ear.
Hi.
And today on the Mac and Maya show.
We're talking about jail and killing your husbands.
Yay. Yo, so you've been out for a while. I haven't seen you in like 2 whole weeks.
I know. Well, I was in LA.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, I missed you.
I missed you.
I know.
No homo.
Because I didn't see you on Saturday, and then I was like, she's gonna think that I hate her.
No, I didn't think that. I just honestly I just felt like
I would need more rest.
Yeah,
I did.
for sure.
I look like a lesbian today.
What kind of lesbian? Like a hot lesbian?
Yeah, I look like I'm the one who wears a strap on.
Yeah, I'm afraid of strap-ons. I don't really understand the point.
I don't either. Just fuck a guy.
How do we start the topic about strap-ons?
Dude, we only talk about sex,
Food, surgery, getting cheated on.
Yeah, getting cheated on.
Ending your husband's life and then going to Russia.
Yeah, like that's all we talk about. It's the same.
Would you
Stupid
ever
shit.
date a guy that's about to go to jail?
No.
How about if you're in love?
No.
Like real love?
I dated a guy that like real love.
Like soulmates.
I dated a guy who was about to go on tour, meaning he was in the Navy. Mm-hmm. And it was fucking miserable. I hated it. I'll never do it again.
You don't like long distance relationships?
No.
I like not seeing a guy every day because then if you see someone too much, you get tired of them too quick.
Yeah, not every day, but I just know who I am and what I need. And yeah, that's just not a thing. In jail, what if he accidentally gets it in the ass or like on purpose accident?
They probably are.
Yeah, well, that's cool, but not
Think
for
about
me.
it. If you were in jail for 5 years, you're going to be celibate for 5 years.
Nah.
You get a jail wife.
No, I'm going to get a jail wife for sure. But that's what I'm saying. I don't really know because then it comes out and then I got to forgive him for cheating on me with a man in jail.
Is it cheating though? If it's with the same sex, I don't really count it as cheating. If I fuck with a girl and come back to my man, he's really going to be mad. It's not the same thing as cheating with another man.
I'm too possessive.
Yeah, me too. In a way.
So I can't do it. But I mean, I'll be a friend to somebody in jail. I'll be a good friend to somebody.
I can't
in
do
jail.
it.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to be someone's friend in jail, but like my homeboy, he keeps telling me, send me pictures, send me pictures. So I finally did, but nothing crazy. And then I'm like, what do you be doing with them? Like, do you get chips for them? I'm thinking he's like trading them and shit. He said he's jerking off to them. So I stopped sending him photos. Now he's upset at me. He's like, you don't love me no more. Bro, we was never like on that type of time.
They just get so desperate. Because they haven't seen girls in so long. So like, what girl will answer that I can see a picture of?
I'm saying if I went to jail, I don't think I would get that desperate with my homeboys. I wouldn't be like, yo, send me a picture of your dick. Like,
I don't know, man. I don't even like to think about what I would do if I was in jail.
I'd be hustling. I'd be on one of those prison sites.
I'll probably get really...
You know what I'm talking about? And I would manipulate men into sending me money. I would have like 20,000 boyfriends. Every week I'd have a new guy coming to see me and they're all spoiling me.
Yeah. Like
and then I have a jail wife.
You know, like on Instagram, how they have those jail pages? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, I would
I know
do that.
sometimes I follow a couple of those and I'll be like, damn, what is he in for?
Who cares? But then I find out it's like murder. I'm like, ooh, soulmate. Yeah. But if it's some corny shit, then
yeah.
like, oh, I'm here for parking tickets.
Well, yeah. What is the corniest? What do you think is the corniest reason to be in jail?
Fucking up your girlfriend.
Fuck up your girlfriend is super
That is
corny.
so corny.
And you don't get like a lot of respect for that either.
I mean, it depends because what guys will do, they'll be like, oh, well, she was cheating on me. And then every man's like, oh, I get it. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that's not really what happened. A lot of times it'd be like a guy will cheat on a girl maybe 100 times.
Yeah.
She'll kiss someone else and then he'll kill her and be like, well, she cheated on me.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I feel like the corniest shit is anything with kids or women.
Oh, no. Well, I think that's the only reason they should really have jails is
for
like predators of like children.
Yeah.
They need to have their cut off.
For sure.
Like ASAP.
For sure.
Because think about it. If they sewed you up, is there even a point to live anymore?
No. But they probably shouldn't be.
Is that me or you?
No, it's me.
Oh, I'm a loser. No one loves me.
No, I'm getting texts from like 20% off for like stores.
Oh, I usually text back, I'm calling the police. Stop texting me. No.
I keep getting texts from Kamala Harris. I'm like, Bitch.
I keep getting a text from Trump.
Yeah, I got a text from Trump too, but I'm just like, leave me out of this, guys.
How did you get a text though? Did you accidentally was gonna go to like a rally and then you'd end up not going?
No, that's why I'm like, why am I getting text from Kamala?
How did they get your number?
I don't know.
You had to put your number somewhere. Did you give her $1?
No, I'm not. I don't give that. I didn't give that bitch anything. So
I don't
what?
give
She can give
nobody
it to
nothing.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that. All of our money going everywhere except for to us.
Yo,
I don't even want to pay my taxes.
I have no choice.
I mean, I don't have
I'm
no
afraid.
choice. I'm afraid too, but like, I don't even want to. Like, I look at the amount that I still owe, and I'm like,
Honestly, I think nowadays it's better to just be a crackhead. Like, bro, you could live in LA in like a luxury apartment and they give you food stamps. All we have to do is just smoke a little crack.
just a little crack,
Just a little bit.
or just act like it. You're pretty good at it. Actually.
Oh, I could do it. I don't know, but I think they're gonna check me, so I have to do it.
have a little bit.
I'll have a little bit. Oh man, and then just be jittery all the time. Just like be like really nervous.
Really skinny.
Yeah. Well, are all crackheads skinny? I was gonna lose weight for the skit,
Not
but then
all
I'm
of
like,
them.
that's a little too much.
That's committing a lot to the
Yeah,
character.
like for a movie, yeah. For a skit, I don't know.
I think the dedicated crackheads are usually pretty skinny.
Yeah.
I think the ones that aren't as dedicated, maybe just got into it. I think they're usually a little more chubby. You know, they're just starting out.
I would be dedicated. I would be looking crazy.
I'm dedicated to everything. Like I give my all with everything, whether it's relationships, smoking crack, like whatever it is, I go all
Same thing
in.
with drinking.
Drinking.
I don't know how to take one shot. It's either I take 10,000 shots or none.
Yes. Like, well, for me, once I get past the second drink, I'm doing drugs. But if I don't get past the second drink, I'm a great night.
I was gonna say once I get past the second drink, oh, it's over. Someone's getting punched or fucked.
Punched or fucked is real.
Or both.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're lucky.
What would you go to jail for? You ever been in jail?
Yeah. For
what?
like a day.
Ooh. Where?
In Virginia.
What is it like going to jail over there?
I mean, it was terrible. I was young.
How old?
I was like 21.
Oh, 17.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I just, I try to block it out of my mind.
What were you there for 24 hours?
Yeah.
And then they let you see a judge and then they just let you out, or there has to be a bail?
They just let you out. They just let me out. I was just being held there. But I didn't understand a lot of stuff at that age. I had a couple drinks, but I thought that like my blood alcohol level was low enough to drive. Oh. So, but I had waited a long time. I waited like 6 or 7 hours to drive.
It depends on the cop. If he's an asshole, even if you barely have, then they'll take you in just for
I had a taillight out, and it was like this big event in my hometown, and he like followed me, but I took a nap. That's why I was like,
that's crazy.
It was crazy that like I even got there, because I'm like, I took a nap, like I waited a really long time. But
did you tell him you drank?
I told him I drank last night. It was like 5 or 6, but that's what I'm saying. I was stupid. I was young.
Yeah, you're supposed to just do not tell them you've been drinking at all. Say you haven't had any drinks. If they say you smell like it, I would just say I was making out with my boyfriend. He was drinking.
Yeah, I was just young and stupid. But now it's like, even if I have one drink, I don't even drive.
Yeah, I take Uber. But honestly, it's not you. We've all done that.
Yeah.
And I've got pulled over and they caught me drunk. Like I had like 8 Henny cranberries and they just let me go.
Yeah.
Because he was just like, yo, like, just drive home.
It just depends. Yeah, in my hometown, they had like a quota that they had to reach, the cops. So everyone would have like 2-3 DUIs, because it's not that big of a town.
Damn.
And they had like a certain amount that they had to give out. So they would always be pushing for them. But yeah, that was my jail time.
Damn. No,
it's not that gangster though, for real.
You ever went to jail for fighting or?
Kind of, but not really. Like, my boyfriend and I.
You went for domestic?
He went first.
Oh.
And then, but he was high up in the government, and he pulled that card, and then they came and arrested me. Isn't that crazy?
Yo,
Fuck that guy.
No, I remember.
I had bruises all over me. He was so abusive. He had a scratch on his face from defending myself. But
that's crazy.
But he was weapons instructor at the White House, head of security for Obama. So at the time, again, I was young. Like, I didn't realize the type of pull he had. And we were in D.C.
Oh, shit.
So
that sucks.
Fuck that guy. He's fat and bald now.
They're all gonna
Look
be
at
fat
me.
and bald. Yeah, you look hot. My ex, bro, he was the type, he's like known for not calling the police. Like,
Yeah.
and he was ready to call the cops on me because I smacked him. And I'm like, bro, but wouldn't that be ratting? That's not going against your code, sir.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, that just showed me that even the
Don't
biggest
get me that
gangsters.
mad that I want to.
The who?
Don't get me that mad that I want to smack you.
Yeah, behave yourself, act polite. Don't make me come out of character.
Bro, if
Now
I-
we sound abusive. But like when a man goes, you made me hit you. Why'd you make me do? I made you.
The thing is like if I get to that point with somebody, I already know the relationship's done.
Yeah. Once I get to the point where I want to hit you, I should leave.
I should leave you.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's a fine line between somebody pissing me off really, really bad. But if I get to the point where I'm acting out of character, I just know you're not my person. Yeah. When I was younger, I thought I had to love the person more.
No.
Because you're stupid.
They gotta
when
love
you're
you.
young. Yeah, but now I'm just like, if I gotta get like that, then it's just done.
Yeah, I'm at a point where I just want someone, we have to like each other equally. I don't want him to like me more. I don't want to like him more.
Yeah. And it's hard too because it's hard, like that process of finding somebody is really hard.
Yeah, where do people even meet nowadays?
I don't know. I've been thinking about that because the situation that I'm in now, if it doesn't work out, which hopefully it does, but if it doesn't work out, I've been thinking like, I don't like to drink anymore. So where am I going to meet somebody at the fucking library?
You could go to a bar and have a Sprite.
I don't know. But then I think up to myself, I don't want to meet anybody who's going to a bar.
Why not?
Because then they're that type of person.
Maybe they're going because they don't know where to meet you. They're trying to meet you, but where could a guy meet you then?
Working.
Let's say he doesn't do what you do. I expect my man to just... The gym? I don't like guys coming up to me in the gym. I'm sweaty. I go to the gym ugly. Like, I'm here to work. I'm not here to impress anybody.
I don't want anyone to come up to me, but maybe if like we're gym crushes for a while and then eventually you work up the guts, like that could be cute.
No, because then if I go to this gym, what if it doesn't work out? Now I have to see you. I have to get to a different gym now. It's not worth it.
Dating is so exhausting. I'm so exhausted of it right now.
Yeah. I think my man should just knock on my door.
And just ask me to marry him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you're my soulmate, you'll just show up at my door.
And just be like, listen, I want to marry you.
Yeah.
No.
Marriage is a lot. I don't know. Maybe like I want to give you head. And then I'll okay, come in.
No, I want somebody to come and be like, listen, I want to get married. Let's go to the bedroom. I'm about to get you pregnant.
And I'll say, oh, okay. And eventually we can get married. You pregnant is a no.
I'm crazy.
I'm not like, bro, just because if someone's my soulmate, they're going to understand we're not having kids. We're not getting married. We're just going to be together and be happy.
See, me is the opposite. If somebody's my soulmate, they're going to want kids, marriage now.
I mean, of course, why wouldn't he? He'd be an idiot not to. But I don't know. I'm different. I don't want like the normal happy things.
I just am boring. Like I just want to take care of my plants. I got Reiki I didn't even tell you this. I got Reiki certified and Reiki 1 today. Do you know what that is?
No.
So it's like a spiritual healing thing.
Okay.
So there's 3 levels. There's Reiki 1, Reiki 2, and then there's Reiki Master. So I just did Reiki 1. Reiki 2, I'll be able to do long distance Reiki. So like say you're having a bad day, you could be like,
Oh, the shit you do?
Yeah.
Oh, you told me you know how to do that.
So it was so weird. So I went through the training, and then what she does is she does some sort of attunement to where you can harness the healing energy yourself. And I'm not allowed to see the stuff that she does. You have to turn around, and she just like does it. And my hands were burning hot.
Yeah.
Burning, like out of nowhere. They started burning. And so now I just have to start practicing it.
How do you do it? It's like, do you have to just believe it? Okay, my hands have power.
I don't know.
Pick this soda up. No, it's not doing
I'll learn more about it in Reiki 2 and Reiki 3. But for now, like I just have like the Reiki like energy. So for example, like I can start practicing on my friends and like say you have like a headache or like
I feel like I'll just make people's headaches worse. I'll just be like, you feel better? No. You ever do tantric?
No, but I want to look into that as well.
You should. That's the same thing pretty much.
Yeah, something came up on my YouTube about that the other day. I was like, I should watch this. But
go on Pornhub. They have a better
Before I
explanation.
do that, I need to stop fighting with my partner, and then maybe we can try some tantric sex.
You might try tantric with the next person.
Well,
yeah.
I can't even think about that right now.
Yeah. I hate when like you like someone so much that you can't even think about another guy. That's why I just prefer not to like anyone.
It's so annoying.
Yeah. I've been celibate for 10 months now.
That's a long time.
You right?
I think for me, it was a year before I met him.
Nice. Was
Yeah.
it like when you were ready to let go of you wasn't like, damn, but I held on for so long.
No, well, the first night I hung out with him, I told him like straight up, because he was like being real. I'm like, we're not having sex tonight.
Yeah.
And he was like, and I was like, we're not. We didn't.
Yeah.
And then after the first time hanging out with him, I felt like a connection, and I was like, all right, next time we'll have sex. Like, I didn't tell him that, but in my mind, I was like, so it was like on the second night that we hooked up. And I'm not gonna lie, it was fast. Sorry, whatever.
Mean, I've done that.
But
nothing wrong with that.
Usually with guys, the first time with me, it's always really fast.
Yeah. No, for me, if I make you wait.
No, I meant he's fast, not how long we've waited.
Oh, meaning like he comes in a second.
Yeah, that's what I meant by it's fast.
That's normal. Oh, if you're making them, yeah.
Well, I just know what I'm doing, but
I like when a guy comes quick. To be honest, that's a compliment. Yeah.
He was so embarrassed, and I'm like, listen, you don't need to be embarrassed. Like, if it were any different, I'll be mad as fuck. Like,
I'd be only mad if he didn't give head, and then it's like, well, then what are we doing now?
yeah, I never really had that problem.
Yeah, right. Like, that's like an automatic no. Like, we're not gonna date. We're not gonna be together.
Yeah.
But what if he's perfect in every other way?
No, sex is number one for me.
Sex, he best dick in the world, but he just doesn't give head. It goes against his religion.
No, what kind of dumbass religion is that?
I think Muslim.
Probably Muslim. Nah, get out of here. No, sex is important.
I'm gonna start being like, I don't suck dick. I'm Jewish. It's like, what does that mean? It doesn't. I'm Jewish.
You know, for me, like it's not that I hold back on giving head. It's just like, for me, it's such a submissive thing. I don't really do it if I'm not happy with you.
Yeah.
So if I'm happy with you, I'll be doing it all day.
You think giving head is submissive? I think that's the problem. Like, that's why some men don't even like doing it, because they feel like we're taking all their power away. Like, you're a bitch.
Yeah, no, I just, for me, like at least the way that I do it, yeah.
I don't feel like giving head is submissive. Like, I don't feel like I feel when I cook for a man, that's submissive. Because that's something I don't want to do. Sucking dick, I love sucking dick. So it's like, if anything.
I've been cooking for this guy, for a while.
What do you make?
A lot of stuff like steak, pasta.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good cook, but I just don't really like cooking for people who I don't feel like deserve it.
Yeah.
So for the most part, he's felt like for the most part, I felt like he deserved it, so I cooked for him.
How soon did you cook? Like, within a week?
No.
A month?
Couple months. And it was just when I like kind of like I really want to be with this guy, so let me start doing the things that you do when you want to be with a guy.
Yeah.
And then I just remember he was just like, he was so amazed by how good it was, and I was like,
yeah, because women don't really cook anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, I know how to cook, but it's just, I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't really, for me, it's like, I'm not going to cook for just everybody. Like, I like to cook for my family. I definitely cook a lot for myself now because it's just healthier. And then I do want to start a family, and I want kids and all of that good stuff. So, like, I'm going to cook for my partner.
Yeah, if I had kids, then I would have to cook because, like, that's your kids. But how soon do you think you want kids? Like, within a year, 2 years?
So I'm doing IVF in December.
Oh, shit.
Just so that not because I want to wait that long, but just so that, like, if I want to have a kid in a couple years, it is not at risk of having Down syndrome. Oh. Because once past 35, it's like, there's like complications. So I'm getting IVF in December, but
what does that mean? Like freezing your eggs? Or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So depending,
that's expensive.
Yeah. So depending on obviously like my dating life and stuff like that, I would say within the next 2 years, I would like to have my first kid. Yeah.
You want a girl or a boy?
I want one of each.
Yeah.
So it's another reason why I'm doing IVF, because you can pick it.
Do you want to be married first, or are you okay with like after you have the kids?
No, I'm okay with after. But I definitely want to be in like a committed relationship. Like, if I continue seeing the guy that I'm seeing now, I would say, when we're both ready, we don't have to get married, but
yeah,
I would want to be like, okay, let's try.
Yeah.
So,
and that's the healthy way of doing it, because sometimes like it's crazy how some women who are terrible mothers can get pregnant like this, and then women who actually want to be mothers,
right,
can't. It's hard,
right?
Like,
and I've just waited so long, but I've waited so long on purpose because I knew I wanted to be like ready to be a mom and get all the fun stuff out of my system, because I didn't really have a lot of fun as a kid. It was like super restricted. So I'm like, I want to get all this fun stuff out of my system, which now I have.
You think you've done everything?
Yeah.
You had a train ran on you?
Huh?
You had a train
I don't
ran
want
on
a
you?
train ran on.
Well, you didn't do it, so you're not. How do you know you're
I
really
haven't
good?
done everything. I've done everything I want to.
You had a threesome? What's the craziest thing you did that you wanted to do? When I was about to get married, I was like, damn, I've never even had a one night stand. Like, what the hell am I
Yeah,
getting
I would say
married
like
for?
a one night stand.
That would be fun.
I did that already.
I tried doing that. We ended up together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did it once. It was whack. And
Really?
so, yeah.
It wasn't even worth it.
And then I did it another time, and then he ended up becoming obsessed with me. But only one time did it just be a one night stand.
Damn, at least you had that.
But it was terrible.
Like, you think it was bet terrible for both of you? Like, was the vibe weird or just?
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I've had more than one.
I mean, that's not a crazy thing.
LA was a wild time, but
Really, LA? That's
LA.
like, I don't see myself. Miami's where you have one night stands, not LA.
I
LA 's
was like
where
the
you,
most. I had my biggest slutty phase in LA because I was going through a really bad breakup, and so that's when I did a lot of things that I was just like, fuck it.
What's the craziest thing you think?
Fucked a really fat guy.
How is that crazy? I love fat guys.
Really fat girl.
Like obese?
Yeah.
I like fat guys.
He was like a Saudi prince.
Perfect. That's
I know.
hot.
He still follows me. He's lost weight too.
Is he really a prince or does he?
No, but he was just rich as fuck, like billionaire.
What's
probably.
wrong? I like
He
fat
was
guys.
really
I don't know.
sweet and he was really smart, and I just like really liked him.
Were you on top?
I had to do everything, girl.
I was gonna say because like you're still alive. He couldn't be that big.
He was big.
But is that really slutty? I mean, like you can't have fun. Like
No, the sluttiest thing I ever done is definitely one night stand. I'm kind of a prude, but
What's the craziest thing I ever did? I don't know.
I'm glad I got out of my system. But now that I've got out of my system, I'm like, that was so dumb. Like if my first boyfriend and I had worked out, I would have just stayed with him. But sometimes I feel like you have to just do that stuff so that you just don't wonder what it was like.
Yeah, that's true. Because a lot of women like get married and never even orgasm in their life,
Right.
and they only know
Facts.
their husband. Like they don't know nothing else.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be cool if I was one of those bitches that's like, just got married at 18 and I was just a good woman and just
right.
never
I
knew.
tried. I tried my best, but the
Yeah.
guy I was with was not a good guy.
Yeah, I
So-
didn't try that hard. I thought when I lost my virginity that would be like the person I marry.
Yeah.
But then after a year together, I'm like, who wants to really end up with the first person? Like, because there's so many other people out there. It's like you have to see what else is out there.
I feel like if you find that person and it's like for sure the person, I think that can be beautiful. But at least for me, the first couple people that I dated were not that person. Like they just weren't good.
You
They
ever
wouldn't
felt
make
like it
good-
was just right?
Well, I want to say now.
Yeah.
But yes, but yeah, like I want to say now, like I do feel that way. Hopefully I'm right.
Wait, you ever fucked with like a basketball player or a football player, like an athlete?
Not like fucked, but well, yeah. I mean, yeah, those guys are always into me, but I never really am capable of like catching feelings for them because I always know they're cheaters. My first
all men are cheaters.
they're not all cheaters, but my first boyfriend was, a lot of them are, but my first boyfriend, he was a football player. I mean, not like a pro football player, but my very first love was a football player, and he just made me not like him.
No, I'm talking about like a professional,
They come
famous
after me.
rapper or a football player. Like you didn't
Yeah.
have that. You didn't have like a clout relationship yet.
No, I haven't, but it's literally because of that. It's because I'm so sensitive that like if I meet somebody and I feel like they're capable of like hurting me,
They're all capable of hurting us.
but you know what I mean.
You think a famous guy would hurt you more? I just don't like basketball players because I don't like a guy who's too tall. That's just mad annoying.
It's not that that's funny.
It's like you have to fucking jump up to kiss them. Or if I suck dick, I don't even have to get on my knees. Like I just stand straight. Like that's annoying. Like that's not romantic.
I feel like it's not that like it's because they're famous. It's just like very rarely, like you're like a special case. Like very rarely do I meet people who I like who are like famous or whatever, or in like the entertainment industry or like athletes. Very rarely do you come across like good people.
Oh, I never said they're gonna be good people.
Well-
It's just an experience.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely had fun when I was in LA. I definitely had fun.
Yeah.
That's all we'll say about that. And I learned that sex can be fun. I'm really happy about that.
Nah, sex is only fun when you're with someone you love. Like on some, I'm not even joking.
I know.
Like when, like you get real comfortable around each other to where there's nothing you
I'm
won't
having
do.
that sex now. I hope
Really?
I hope everything stays good. But yeah, I'm having that sex now and it's great. But no, there's a guy who I absolutely hated in LA, and I would say top 3 sex
Really?
I've ever had, and we fucking
Why
hate
is
each
that?
other. He's such a terrible person, and I just had such low self-esteem, and it was COVID.
Oh no, you have an excuse. COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody got pregnant or like they was like in a situationship.
Right. And I'm so grossed out that I ever even had sex with him, but I'm not going to sit here and lie that the sex wasn't good. It was fucking fantastic.
Damn. Yeah, my best sex was with somebody who I hate. He hates me too.
My best sex is definitely now.
Oh no. Oh, but I'm not gonna lie. The longer I'm celibate, the more I don't really want sex. Like,
The thing is, for me, when I was celibate, I realized I only wanted sex with love.
Well, either way, I'm gonna fall in love. Like,
Right.
I can't fuck someone not love. Like,
Right.
a woman automatically, it's like
And not me.
you could
I
just.
can fuck without love.
But you're gonna start loving them.
Nah.
When you have sex with a man, we have a chemical that forms in our bodies that makes us attached to them.
Nah.
And they have the opposite. They have a chemical that makes them want to get the hell away from us.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if
I
that's true
believe
for
that
me.
because I've had, even with a girl, one time I fucked with a girl and I was like, can you leave like afterwards? So I get it. Yeah.
No, I don't know if that's true for me. If I go into it, and I think it's the way that I lost my virginity, because I lost my virginity to somebody who I didn't like. So I learned how to, and I did on purpose because I didn't want to get attached to him. So I like learned from the beginning on purpose how to have sex with somebody without my emotions.
Yeah.
And I don't like to do that, but I can definitely have sex without my emotions.
No, because my emotions will come into play. Like as much as I want to lie and say that I can, I can't.
But the part that fucks me up is if we do that and then we're hanging out, we're having a good time and like all of that, and then the guy's still like, oh, I don't like you. Then it's like,
that's not possible. Like then why are you hanging out with me?
that guy's a liar. That guy was just telling you about that.
Yeah, I think
he was a liar. He was so annoying, but
yeah.
I think he was autistic. I think maybe that's why this girl was so good.
I think a lot of people are autistic and we just don't know because they've never even been diagnosed. Like,
Yeah.
I remember this girl looked at Vicky and was like, yo, I think she has fetal alcohol syndrome. And then I was like, what do you mean? She goes, look. And she started showing me babies with that. And then I'm like, wait. And it's like, well, Vicky really got that alcohol fetal syndrome. And her mom's an alcoholic because she always... But listen, we wouldn't even know that if Vicky didn't post her own mother. Like, I'm sorry, but how do you do that to your own mother? Like, you're not a good person.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, like I have an alcoholic mother. I just don't be around her. You don't see me posting her on my Instagram. I just don't get near her.
I try to not tell the world about my crazy family as much as I can. I'm like, I'm just going to keep that shit to myself.
Yeah, I'm open because I got like a good half and half. Like my dad's side is good people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just my dad is great. And then my mom's side, it's just piece of shit. It's alcoholics, drug addicts.
Nice. My grandma is actually super famous on the internet.
Ooh.
And she's been famous for like 20 years. She was like one of the first people to call out like Illuminati stuff. Not really Illuminati, but so my mom's side of the family was really into politics and is still really into politics. And my grandma, she dated a really high up Marine. Actually, I did too, which is weird. And we had a very similar experience, but
They're alcoholics.
I think mine was gay.
Wow.
And she said that, and there's this like 4 or 5 hour interview on the internet with her. And she talks about how in the Marines, they like film you or like they make him have sex as like a way, the same thing P. Diddy did.
Oh, like for just in case to have something on you.
But she was saying this like 20 years ago.
So you think they do that?
I think so. I think so a little bit, yeah.
And women always get like essayed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think, I mean, I don't know for sure,
I even heard from this girl. She's Russian. She came from Russia. She was like a sex espionage. So she was a spy. But in school, they actually taught her to be like how to give head, how to have sex. Like literally, they taught her to be a spy that would like with
Use
her
sex.
sex. Yeah. And she said that in school, a lot of her classmates would rape her, like in the middle of nowhere, like because and there's nothing that she could do because it was part of the program. It was to make her, because you have to take your feelings and disassociate.
Wow.
So it was like a way of training her to not like
Have emotions?
Yeah, to keep her emotions out of it. And
Yeah. So the guy that I dated, he had like a really high security clearance. So like right with the president. So he like knows like a lot of secret stuff, but so obviously he couldn't tell me everything, but he did tell me like he went through some sort of selection and like really intense personality scanning before he could even, and he got placed because of his personality. And he was a sociopath. And I literally think they look for sociopaths who can like lie about anything, would fuck over whatever.
those type of people could pass a lie detector test.
Yes. And so I think that like they specifically look for that for people in high places when they're going to place them in high places.
Yeah.
So I don't really like that guy, obviously. So maybe it's just me just like hating him because he treated me really bad. But I really do think that they do that on purpose. Like they find people that are terrible.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But I was looking at the time. So anxious to see me. No, I know it's not 4 yet.
I would have just had an alarm just to remind myself.
Crazy stuff.
I would have did that. Like if I'm waiting for something, I'll put an alarm for 30 minutes after, so that if it doesn't happen, I'm like, oh, okay.
That's a good idea. So
Yeah.
I can start crying.
No, so you could go.
4:30 is time to start crying.
No, so we could go out and actually have a great time.
Oh man. But yeah. So I don't know.
Originally, we were supposed to talk about jail.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that.
Then or friends that are getting out of jail. Yeah, my friend's getting out of jail.
He's cute, actually.
Yeah. He's in jail for some sort of fraud or something.
Ooh.
Some sort of
I like all the wrong
Medicare fraud.
shit.
I don't know. I got a long text about him getting out and I just haven't been able to read it yet. But
He said it, or someone else?
no, my friend that's friends with him. But I know he's supposed to be getting out soon.
What soon? Like a week, a month?
Like a month or a
Ooh.
couple weeks.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's lit.
So that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard because when he's in jail and he's calling me all the time, it's like, it's so depressing. At least for me.
I'd be like,
I'm too
hey, what are you
empathetic.
doing?
Yeah,
and then
I'll
I'm
be
like,
in a good-
oh, shit.
Yeah, that.
I feel bad because they're in jail.
We should clip this. But yeah, no, because I literally would be like, how are you? What have you been up to? And like, fuck.
Yeah. I'm like, why do I always say all the wrong shit? Like, you could be in a hospital with cancer. I'd be like, oh my God, imagine if you had cancer. Oh, well, so, damn. Just kidding.
Like, it could be worse. Wait, no.
Yeah. Every time I say that could be worse, how?
Yeah.
That's literally the worst place you could be. Because I always tell myself, like, no matter how bad life is, I'm like, at least you're not in jail. But I cry over the smallest things. Like, I woke up the other day and I was drinking coffee in bed and I accidentally slipped out of my hand and went everywhere. And I literally was
Start crying.
like, why me? Like, why? And then I'm like, well, at least you're not in jail. So I got up and washed myself off and then...
I just feel like I was like always try to be like, well, stay positive. And then I'm just like, why the fuck am I telling a guy in jail to stay positive? Like, no, don't stay positive.
Yeah. Like, oh, it'll be okay. But it's like...
I didn't even know what to say. And it's hard for me because like the thing that's really hard for me, I don't get annoyed with like people's problems. I don't get annoyed like being there. I'll never get tired of like being there for my friends, family, helping people. But if I feel powerless,
Yeah.
I hate that feeling because then it's like I don't even know what I'm meant to do. And so that's like the worst feeling for me is like feeling like powerless to help people. And I'll just get mad.
At them?
Not at them, but I'll just get like mad.
Why are you in jail?
Yeah. I'll
How
just
dare
get mad.
you.
Like I can't do like I'll just be like, and then I'll just like try to avoid the situation because I just don't know what the fuck to do.
I get like that when someone's parent dies because I don't know what to say.
Exactly.
I'm like, I'm sorry because you know people always say the last thing you want to tell the person is I'm sorry.
Right.
So but I always say I'm sorry and they go, you didn't do anything. I'm like, I didn't mean it like that. I
Yeah.
didn't kill your mom.
Right. I don't know what to do. No, that's how I kind of know how to help people out with death because I went through a couple, but yeah, just like if I don't have the tools to help you, and it's just
Yeah.
like a dead end situation, then I just don't know. Like I get frustrated because I can't comfort you.
Yeah, I look at death like it's a good thing. It's part of life.
Well, I believe in reincarnation.
Me too. You're in a better place because
Yeah.
you go somewhere where the light is white for a little while.
Yeah, we talked about because you had a near death experience.
No, I died.
Oh yeah, you died.
And then I came back.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not scared of death, because it's like I already know that it's
What it
nothing
feels
bad.
like, yeah.
It feels great.
Well, this book, I think I told you about Proof of Heaven by Eben Alexander.
Oh, I gotta read that.
Yeah, so he has 4 different books, but I lost a friend. We were in a fight, a bad fight. We were really nasty to each other. And I just felt like one day we would make up, but then he died before we made up. And so it really fucked with my head. And
you wasn't meant to be friends, maybe.
I guess not. And I was just like, also like, I didn't like that we ended like that, because it just felt weird. And then he passed away, and then I was like, whoa.
I wish that would happen to me.
And I never got an apology either. Who's really nasty to me. I'm like, I'm never getting that apology.
I have a friend who I'm mad at. He's still alive. It's like, where's my apology? You're still here.
Wait, you know what's okay? This is actually so super weird, and it kind of creeps me out. I think it was like, okay, I've had like 3 people like that that have violated me really bad and died afterwards.
Oh no.
There was a guy.
Yo, you're bad luck. I can't do nothing to you. I'm gonna be next. No, I'm kidding.
This is what those girls that I don't like. They told me the same thing.
No,
and then
those
they
2
still did it.
losers.
Yeah.
Well, nobody cares about them.
Anyway, they suck. But there's a guy who filmed me, my neighbor, when I was 19. I was still a virgin. He was a peeping Tom. He died like 2 weeks later.
Good.
Of a heart attack. Yeah.
Good.
Nothing happened to him, but he died of a heart attack.
Did you pray to God by any chance? Like for
No.
something bad to happen? No. You don't do that? I do.
No.
I do it in like a funny way. I'll be like, God, you know what to do. Like, they were so mean to me.
Yeah.
and God always does
And
it.
God
I'm like,
does it.
Oh.
No, yeah, I did it. And then there was another guy who like randomly was just so mean to me on the internet. Like just like so, it was a friend who just out of nowhere nasty to me.
Because he couldn't get no ass from you, maybe?
I don't even know. I honestly think he was on drugs. And he died like a week after.
Yeah.
It was weird. And it's always the type of thing where I'm like hurt beyond belief, and I just cannot believe somebody would do that to me, that I couldn't even get back at them. Like I just feel so like destroyed, or not distraught, but like destroyed or like just violated, that I couldn't even do anything to get back at them. And
usually God,
passed away.
anytime someone hurts me like that, instead of thinking of ways to get back at them, if I leave it alone,
Yes,
God
that's what I did.
always puts them in jail or
The thing is, like, but then I got really weirded out when when that kind of stuff keeps happening, because then it's like, you don't want that to happen, obviously.
I would love it to happen. Right now, I got 3 people that could go. I will not miss you. I'm not coming to your funeral.
Well, there's one person, she deserves it. She's a terrible person. She's sex trafficked girls. Like, she's a terrible human. I wouldn't mind if that happened to her. She's a terrible, but just because of like,
so don't do nothing to her, and just pray to God like you always been doing.
I'm hungry. I need a snack.
Go get one.
I kind of want to see what kind of comments we're getting. It's really open.
Let me see. And I might have Pringles. Yeah, I definitely have Pringles. What's that? Popcorn.
I just haven't been able to eat today.
Show.
ASMR.
Peanut butter.
Pretzels. ASMR.
Oh yeah, do it.
I hate ASMR. I think it's so
I
annoying.
love it.
Really?
I used to watch it every night to go to sleep.
It makes me so angry.
Why? I only get angry if it's like mad cheese on food that it doesn't belong. Like if they're putting cheese on sushi, that really makes me angry.
Ew. I want to see this live. Oh, look, it came right up. Damn homie, Instagram Live. Instagram Live archive. These motherfuckers are obsessed with you.
Honestly, it's not just me. I think some people, they literally have nothing to post, so they'll just follow like certain people that just go live a lot and they just repost their lives. But the thing is, they never get any numbers because especially mine, I cursed on my live. So it'll get like 100 views for them. And I'm like, well, what did you do that for? So.
People are weird.
Hey guys, we are live on YouTube.
I'm eating.
Hey guys, we are live on You want me to redo that?
Yeah, hold on.
You look pretty still. You're like, I'm eating. Hey guys, we are live on YouTube. Hey guys, we are live. Why do I get hey guys?
Why not?
Someone said so you have to make it seem more like interesting than that. And then hey guys, it should be like breaking news.
I just stabbed my ex-boyfriend. We're live on YouTube.
That would make me want to go watch. Discussing our wait, what's that called? Body
count. They're telling everyone our body count right now. We're live on
Okay.
YouTube.
We're telling everybody our body count right now.
Tune in live on YouTube right now to figure out how big of a slut I am.
We're telling everybody our body count right now.
Tune in live on YouTube right now to figure out how big of
I actually like that.
I don't know if I can repost it.
Why? It's bad?
No, because I don't want him to see it.
Oh my God, you do want him to see it. You're saying nothing but good things about him. Or we could just...
No, I'm saying how big of a slut I am.
You're not. And I think it's funny because you're not.
Yeah.
Reporting live from the trenches.
We're going to tell everybody our body count right now on YouTube.
What is it?
1.
Aw.
Reporting live from the trenches.
Wait, did you save it? That was funny. Oh, that's funny in the comments on the slut. Okay.
Reporting live from the trenches.
Guys, we're telling our body count right now on YouTube, so be sure to tune in and find out that I've only ever had sex with one man.
Reporting live from the trenches. Guys, we're telling our body count right now.
Okay, now I'm getting the link. I'll get better at this eventually.
I feel like that was good.
We're telling our body count.
What was the last video that people really try to attack you in the comments?
Every fucking video that I've ever posted. Honestly, when the grandma filter one, people are really mean to me.
How do you be dealing with that?
I mean, it's a filter, so I just am like, these people suck. Because what if I really looked like that? You know what I mean?
That's funny though.
Yeah. So every time they're like, oh, you look old. I'm like, no shit.
Yeah, no, when I first seen that filter, I was like, why is she doing that?
Yeah, but you know it's a
it was
filter.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was a filter because I'm like, how does she look older with a filter? Isn't that supposed to make you look younger?
Yeah.
Because I've seen so many women like in their 40s try to do the baby filter.
It's so gross.
It's creepy when you're like trying to date like way younger. Like I think a bitch on 90 Day Fiance was doing that. She was making sure all her photos made her look younger. So when they met in person, he was like, who are you?
Oh my God, just go get surgery.
Yeah.
Just go get a facelift, dude.
I can't wait. When are you getting yours? And like, do you have a plan in your mind? Like 50, 60?
No, probably before that.
I'm doing at 40.
I was going to say probably at 40.
Like
well,
I'm-
as soon as I feel like I need it.
I'm gonna need it at 40.
As soon as I have my first kid, I already told my doctor, I'm like, as soon as I have my kid, I'm coming. You're fixing these, like you're fixing this, whatever you got to fix.
Yeah. I used to
up,
do
baby?
that. I used to tell my doctor like, oh, this was my plan for like when I get pregnant. And then the funniest thing is when I came back and I was like, so I'm definitely never having kids. So do whatever you
want.
Yeah, because I think if I wanted to have kids, I probably wouldn't have like really like
Done it.
Yeah.
No, I definitely still want to have kids, but I just want to make sure I look good after. So I wanna
Women
have 2
always
kids.
look better after. Look at Cardi.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely, if you take care of yourself during the pregnancy, you can
Like
look
working out.
good. Like just eating well, working out. There's like when your stomach's getting bigger, there's like creams you can put on so you don't get stretch marks, like stuff
Yeah.
like that. I honestly just really want to get pregnant and have kids and like just be a mom.
Really?
I'm like really at that stage of my life. Like I love my career and I still want to do that, but like primarily like I wouldn't mind just putting my career on the back burner for a while.
Damn.
And like obviously staying in school because like I'm in school and I want to like become an attorney and stuff, but I wouldn't mind just like having my career be not my number one for a little. Because the thing about comedians is like I don't really have a time limit. If it was like I wanted to be a famous hot actress, yeah, I have probably like maybe 10 years with plastic surgery
More.
to be a hot actress.
But you only want to play. I feel like you get annoyed just only playing the hot girl all the time.
No, but that's what I'm saying is like, as a comedian though, like as a woman, you can be, it's actually better the older that I look.
Yeah. And honestly,
worse
if
I
you
look,
were ugly, it's
would be better.
better.
I know.
Yeah. Because I've had people even tell me like when a girl's too hot, it's like you're not really paying attention
confused.
to what. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But you're actually funny.
Well,
So
thank you. So are you. But I don't know. I want to live that slow life for a little bit. I'm not going to stop my career by any means, but I wouldn't mind just slowing down some.
I love to hear someone that actually wants that.
Yeah.
Cause that's like, that's good. Like for me, I don't like, I'm scared of, once I have a kid, my life's over. Like
It's just, I guess like the part that's scary is just making sure that you have the right partner,
yeah,
which I'm still in the process of figuring out if I'm in that situation. But like, obviously doing it alone would be scary, but like doing it with somebody who you know is going to be like a good dad and like a good husband, to me, that's not scary. To me, that's exciting. But I'm also 30. I'm about to be 34.
that's not,
For me, it's like time, you know, like
Yeah.
I kind of spent my whole 20s fucking around.
I love how my mom would always tell me like, by the time I was 22, I already was married and had a kid. And I'm like, that's your choice.
Yeah. Cause
The hell that got to do with me?
I know my mom had me at like 20 or 21.
Yeah.
But she always told me the opposite. She always told me like, don't do that.
Yeah.
She's like, you guys were the best blessing ever, but I wish I would have just waited.
Yeah.
I'm like, great way of telling me you didn't want me.
No, I think she definitely wants you, but I think all parents like sometimes want to be like, bitch, do you know what I had to give up? Like my
Yeah.
dad, there's been times where I know he wanted to be like, I gave up everything for you. You better.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's why if he calls me and he goes right now, like I need you to go to the post office, I would stop what I was doing and just run.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe I'm not like in a hurry to have a kid because I already have one technically.
Who?
Nobody knows. So my sister passed away.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's the one. I have two sisters. I have my dad's side is the lawyer, the most. She's the smartest one out of all of us, but she's really bad with dating. Like she got married twice, she had 2 kids, and she's divorced now, very unhappy, and she regrets having her kids. Like she told me, like my dad when she got pregnant, he was like get an abortion, and she didn't listen, and she said that she should have listened to him.
Oh, wow.
But she loves her kids, but it's like
If you're not ready for it and mentally and emotionally, like I feel like if I had kids younger, because of the way that my childhood was, I had to be the grown up. So I needed time to be a kid.
yeah.
So I feel like you just have to be ready for it. I already did the things.
Yeah.
Now I want to be a mom. I want to be a wife. I like being submissive. I'm submissive in my current relationship now.
Yeah.
So I don't mind like being that
But then-
trad wife or whatever they call it. Doesn't bother
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I think my sister just wanted like my dad's daughter. She wanted like to be a wife and have kids, but it's just like I guess she just found like the wrong partner.
Yeah, it's very scary. Like you got to make sure you have the right partner. I think I do now. We'll see. But if I
Yeah.
don't, then I'll just got to find somebody that I just got to find that before. And you don't want to be a wifey to the wrong guy.
No.
Because
And then
then
my
you get
other
hurt.
sister, my mom's daughter, that's the one that's an alcoholic, drug addict her whole life. And
Oh, yeah.
so she had a kid and everyone was like, how did she even manage to give birth? Of course, the kid is healthy.
That's good.
Beautiful.
Thank God.
And my sister ended up passing away. And I feel like she knew deep down that no matter what, I wouldn't like let her daughter just not.
Go wherever.
Yeah.
Wherever.
So now it's like I'm paying for her college. I'm buying her an apartment.
Oh, yeah. That is like having a kid.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too for me why I didn't want to have kids young, because my first long-term boyfriend, he proposed to me a couple times. He tried to get me pregnant. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I didn't do it, but one of the main reasons why is because I felt like during my childhood I was already a mom.
Yeah.
I feel like I've already done it to my littlest brother. I did a lot to like help raise him
Yeah.
because of what was going on with my parents at the time. And so now I finally feel ready to do it again with my own kids. But for a while, just even the thought of it was just like scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, even just having someone to be responsible for is scary. Even if I don't have to be there every single day.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this is what it feels like to be a man.
Yeah. If it's a good man.
Yeah.
Almost 4.
Put an alarm. But are you on some, okay, so if he's getting out at 4:30, is he supposed to hit you at 4:31?
He usually call me like, well, he usually gets off at night. And so he'll usually call me within like 15 minutes after he gets off.
That's another reason why I'm happy to be single as hell, is because I'm not waiting for no text. Like, if nobody texts me today, it's like,
Well, that was my whatever we'll talk about on the internet, but that has been my issue is I don't want to have to feel anxiety anymore.
yeah.
I shouldn't be feeling anxiety after however long about if I'm going to be getting a call or,
Yeah.
So
I get anxiety when I get a call. I have an ex who used to call me every day 2,000 times and to argue with me.
Oh.
And I understand it because I have anxiety. So he was like, are you like thinking I was talking to someone else? If I don't pick up one time, it's like I'm talking to someone else or.
I feel like I'm like that. I feel like I'm the one who's like that.
Yeah. It's annoying when I know I'm not doing anything wrong.
And that's probably why he's annoyed with me.
Probably. Because if I'm not doing nothing wrong and you're accusing me, now I would want to do something wrong.
Yeah.
Just to show you, like, well, that's what you
I'm
wanted.
not accused. I never accused him of anything. I'm not like that, but I just have a lot of trust issues.
Yeah,
So
as you should, because nowadays, can you really trust people? Like, it's hard.
it's hard, and it's like even hard for me to trust people as like my friend, and that's what I was trying to tell him is like I want to trust you, but like you gotta like help me get there.
Yeah.
And I want to be there at this point. Like I don't want to be feeling this at this point. So I'm hoping that we can get there, but it's just hard.
What would be like the perfect relationship for you?
I mean, I feel like I'm in a good one now, but there's just a couple things that haven't happened that would make me feel more secure. Like, I just feel like I'm not really integrated into his life enough
Yeah.
to feel secure. And I feel like another thing too is like I like my partner. Like I'm gonna be insecure. I don't want to have to hold back my emotions.
Yeah.
I just want my partner to be like, okay, how can we calm her down today?
Yeah.
Not that like you obviously like you don't want somebody who's like a hot mess. Like it's not that it's my responsibility if I'm a hot mess, but I just want to be able to be myself. I don't want to have to like think about what I'm saying or have a filter on me because I'm not that way in my friendships. And so why should I be like that in my relationship?
That's exactly how I am in
Yeah.
a relationship. I like to be mysterious to where I don't always answer the phone. Sometimes I could be doing nothing and I just don't answer because you can't always answer. You got to leave them guessing a couple of times sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I think I just like don't want to feel like I have to try.
Yeah.
I just feel like I just want to be myself.
But just know if people are playing games, it's probably not the right person. So that's how I always know. It's like if I'm even like not answering, I'm like, oh, that's not the right person for me. Because if it was the right person, I would have ran to answer.
Yeah.
Like, hi, hello, where you been? Hi.
Well, I don't get ignored in this. I wouldn't be in a relationship where I get ignored. But I guess my point is like I don't want to feel like any part of me isn't good enough.
Yeah.
Like you want your partner to be like accept you at your good and your bad and still like want to be with you.
Yeah.
Same way that is with friends. So it's hard to find that though because I feel like a lot of people in this day and age they don't even know. They're not even like honest enough with themselves to admit that they have faults.
Yeah.
And it's so you have to find somebody that not only knows that they're not perfect, but is okay with you not being perfect too. And it's hard to find that. It's hard to find that in friendships.
Yeah. I think it's harder in friendships than even a relationship. Cause
Yeah, it is. It's really hard to find good friends.
yeah, because for me, it's like I always end up like my man always ends up being my best friend. Cause I'm like, I don't know, like I've had homegirls like really do me dirty.
Yeah, me too.
And it's like, why?
Yeah, I'm really fortunate the friends that I have, and I just want a partner that's like that. But it takes time too. And one thing I think people forget about relationships is like you have to be vulnerable, and that's the worst part about it. Because
I don't like being vulnerable.
I hate it. I hate it. Look, I mean, like, yeah, I hate it. But I think with the right person, you're willing to put yourself through it.
Maybe. I don't know. The last time I was vulnerable, I told myself never again.
Yeah.
And
Me too. And then I was celibate for a year, and then I did it again.
that's why I'm like, I'm not trying to end my celibacy because like I'm in a great place right now where it's like I don't even want sex right now. Like, but then you'll go on Pornhub And the first thing you hear, it's like, like before the video plays, an ad comes on and it'll be like, hi, are you lonely and horny? And I'm like, never mind. And I throw my phone across the room. Never mind.
Well, what happened to me is like, since I've been seeing this guy, I can't watch porn anymore.
What?
I can't. I try to,
Nah.
and I can't, because what happens is I look at it, I'm like, it's just not as good.
No, if I'm with someone, like if I'm dating someone, I'm watching porn more.
I watch our videos.
I'll do that also.
Yeah, I can't watch. Like I do feel like I have to, but like for the most part, like I can't really watch it.
It's more fun to watch y'all videos when y'all together. Like if you record it and then right after you watch it and then fuck again, like that's fun. But in reality, it's like I'll watch it and be like, why do we even film this? Like, what are we doing with this?
No, I watch it. I'm like, damn, I look like that.
Oh no, well obviously, because we don't work out to look good. We just like we work out to look good while we're riding dick.
I
It's
watch
like,
it and I'm like, damn, if I wanted to be a porn star, I would do good for
yeah.
myself. But
Honestly, I think the girls that are like you never seen them have sex. Those are the ones they want to see, because
Yeah.
the ones that are available,
Yeah.
I'm like, eh.
I know. I've seen everything.
Yeah, and those girls don't make money anyway.
I know, because you just go on Reddit.
And then it's like, I don't know, it's a lot. Sometimes I'm like, damn, like,
Yeah.
you
I
cold?
don't know. No. I'm just watching the clock.
Oh. 4:05. Do you know where your man is? No.
I know where he is. I just don't know if I'm going to hear from him.
I think so. I think get them to the point where they're scared.
Everyone keeps telling me that it's fine, and I'm just bugging out for no reason.
Yeah.
It's just, like, when you like have never really stood up for yourself, and so you're nervous.
I wish I stopped standing up for myself. I'd have more friends.
But like, at least, like, I'm not saying that I don't speak up for myself, because I do, but like I never really stood on, how do they say, like, stood on business.
Yeah,
And so
10 toes down.
You're nervous that, like, when you do that, like, maybe the person is not gonna, like, want to still be with you. And that's codependent of me. That's very bad of me and that's like really bad. I need to get over that. So that's why I'm happy that I did it. And obviously, like, you want your partner to be okay with your boundaries.
Even honestly, even if I give you a boundary, like call me at a certain time and he don't, I would take that as he did it on purpose. And then I would just not answer for like 2 weeks. And I don't know why. It's like when you like just want nothing to do with them, that's when they're.
Well, I don't know. I'm already in a relationship, so I just don't even want to have to go that far with it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I want at this point.
It's just really hard. Like, it's just hard to find good men. And it's even harder because then you get in a relationship and you're not perfect. They're not perfect. And then, so then you guys have to deal with that. And then
Deal with it.
I know. It's just, it's hard.
Boo-hoo. Nobody feels sorry for you, bro.
Yeah. Everybody's just got to get over it. But I don't know. I think I need to go to the bathroom.
Is that water?
It's really good.
Is it like special water?
It just tastes better than other waters. It tastes really soft and like smooth. I'd let you try it, but it's basically just spit now.
No.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to keep drinking my Red Bull. You want me to answer?
Like,
I mean,
hey,
hello.
she's in the bathroom.
I'll answer like a guy. Yo, bro, why you calling my girl? Yeah. Where's my phone? Let me see.
In the clip.
Okay. Yo, I don't know what it is, but lately I've been obsessed with this. It's like a little hippo, and he's so cute. And I don't know how, but like overnight he became super lit, and now people like around the world are going to see him. Where's the zoo? But I love hippos. But I think I like all animals when they're little. Like when it's little, it's so cute. And then when they grow up, then they become like mad evil. but I want one. I always want animals that I shouldn't have, like hippos, sharks.
I would want like a baby tiger
Right? But you see how we all want baby something?
until it gets big.
Yeah. Is there a way like that I could just give it back once it becomes of age?
Or like donate it to the zoo.
Yeah.
It is kind of cold in here, I realized.
I can make it warmer. But that's my little obsession.
Aww.
Yeah. But when it grows up, it's going to be evil.
I like my dogs. I'm happy with my dogs. How long have we been live?
I'll check right now.
How long do you usually go?
I try to stay on for like an hour. We've been on for an hour.
For an hour?
Yeah.
You wanna keep going?
No, we could record.
Guys, thanks for watching. Bye.
Check out our